Yeah.
What's going on, guys? Aaron Alexander here with Alpha Chad, my co-host. We're gonna get back to the podcast soon, probably. But I kind of like these little
True.
mini. I like us both just like be. You said that as if you forgot the podcast even existed.
Well, I didn't forget. It's just I take 50% of the accountability. Okay, you own it.
Yeah, but I told you, you're supposed to push me to do the podcast. I told you this.
Ugh.
I'm kidding. Guys, I'm kidding. Listen. Many of you watch my day game infields and you go, hey, I want to do that, but I'm so afraid. Maybe sometimes you're even out and you think to yourself, like, oh, here's this beautiful woman. I would like to talk to her, but I'm extremely afraid to do it. And so this isn't going to be like rah rah oh, just overcome your fears. This is going to be actual strategies for if you do have day game anxiety, actual like what to say and what to do to overcome it. So, first off, okay, do the opener that makes you the least anxious, regardless of what anybody tells you. So, as I've said many times, I view the familiarity opener as the most elite opener there is. And then you'll have other guys who will tell you, like, you have to go direct. So, what I want you to do is whatever you find to be the least anxiety inducing. So, excuse me. Hey, sorry to bother you. I know it's completely random. I just saw you over here and I just thought you were extremely cute and I wanted to come say hello. And she goes like, oh, hi, awesome. You're like, yeah, what's your name? She's like, I'm Christina. You go, I'm Aaron, whatever, move it along. Now, if you find that to be a little too intimidating because it's going direct and really like all in with your intention, then excuse me, hey, I might be completely off here, but do you work out at the Gold's Gym that's over on Ben White? Oh no, actually I don't. Oh, okay. There's a girl that goes there. I swear to God, she looks identical to you. Wow, I guess I must have a twin somewhere. Yeah, I guess so. What's your name? I'm Christina. I'm Aaron. Nice to meet you. Even just jot down those little like back and forths for yourselves. But the point is you can go completely indirect or direct. Just figure out which one makes you feel the most calm. And what I found is most guys, they do just like doing something indirect or even just straight up like, excuse me, like if you're at the mall or something, excuse me, do you happen to know if there's a Panda Express here in the mall? My phone died. Or excuse me, do you happen to know which way Hallmark is? The thing's not working, the directory's not working. Oh no, I don't know. Okay, cool. So whatever you find to be the least anxiety inducing, that's number one. All right. Um, now, one other thing I want to say about that. One other quick thing. This is super, super key. You are allowed to open and then bail. So I'll tell you straight up, when I'm living my day-to-day life and I do approaches, which that I've literally like met girlfriends off of not being out day gaming, but just approaching while I'm at the store. I will often, and this might not even be cool to say, I don't fucking know, I don't care, it's the reality because I just live game. I will often say to a girl, excuse me, sorry to bother you. I might be totally off here. Do you live at the MAA building that's over on South Lamar, whatever? And if she has a real cold demeanor and she's like, no, sorry, I don't. I'll just, okay, have a good one. I'll put out testers. And then the next girl I do that to, maybe later that day, she goes, oh, no, actually, I don't. And now I'm like, okay, we're going to stay in this now. So it's not always about like pushing through and going as hard as possible. You have permission to bail. You have permission from me, Aaron Alexander, to put out a good tester and to just decide in that moment if you want to move forward with it. All right. So that's super important. And we're going to get to the rest of this video, but really quick, this is going to take like 10, 15 seconds here. For the next 8 days, we are going to be offering an insane sale on the Holy Grail pickup collection. So you guys can click the link down below. You're going to get a free coaching call with me, and it's only $197 to get every single course that I've ever created, including, if you're watching this because you're super into day game, including my Thrive day game course, which on its own, if you just went to that page, is $297. So for $197, you're getting my pull night game, you're getting online game decoded, you're getting everything. I don't even remember right now, but everything. So you can go to holygrailpickupcollection.com down below. And again, we're doing that for the next 8 days. And I just want you guys to start off the new year strong. You're going to get all these courses and a coaching call with me. As soon as you buy, you're going to get an email from me within the next like 12 hours, and we're going to schedule a call, me and you, one-on-one. So, and I'll be able to really help you go in depth into what it is that you need to do in order to get the ball rolling. So click that down below. Again, that expires in about 8 days, so go get it. Okay, now next. In this video right now, I'm talking insanely fast because I'm hyped up about delivering this content to you. But one of the absolute tried and true ways to alleviate your own anxiety in any social interaction is to slow your speech. So I actually remember doing this a lot back when I did stand-up comedy for many years. When I was really anxious, I kind of wanted to bring energy, but I found that if I actually slowed my speech, now the anxiety, which is kind of short-circuiting the brain a little bit, well, now the brain has more time to process what the next word is going to be. And therefore, you're not stumbling over your words and then thinking to yourself, damn it, I just stumbled over a word. And so when you slow it all down, it will actually slow down your heart rate as well. And oftentimes, if the woman is a bit nervous, and you can sense that from her, slowing down your speech gives her permission to slow hers down. And now you're both just a lot more at peace. So many of you guys, this is tons of guys I've worked with one-on-one over the years who will send me their infields or recordings I've heard inside of my mastermind. Guys will talk really fast and that it just kind of sounds like it's all just jutting out and there's not a smoothness to it. This is something I've had to really work on in my game journey. So slow down your speech, and that's going to help both you and the girl feel a lot more comfortable. Now, the final thing that I want to cover here is if you are freaking out, if you really are having bad anxiety or you're really running out of things to say and now you're getting in your head about that, just bail. It's okay. I cannot say enough how many times I have had what I believe to be the most beautiful 9-minute interaction with a girl and I never hear from her again. And then how many times I had like a run and gun 2.5-minute interaction where I bail and just say, well, hey, I'm going to let you get back to what you're doing, but we should hang out sometime. And that girl is now the one hitting me back up. And so those two things wouldn't logically make sense, but there's other factors outside of logic that are going to affect your results in the game. For example, is this girl fresh out of a breakup and not emotionally available at all? Is this other girl fresh out of a breakup and looking to, fill that desire of just getting over this guy by hooking up with you? There's a lot of factors here. Is this girl genuinely swamped at work and taking antidepressants? Is this girl free all the time and kind of bored and like, yeah, let me give this guy a shot? So the point here is like, don't think that you really have to hit any sort of a specific time limit or anything like that. So the way that you can either bail with intent or just bail is you can say, awesome, well, hey, I'm gonna get back to my shopping, or, well, hey, awesome, I'm gonna let you continue your walk here, but I know we just met, but I'd love to take you out for a drink sometime. And she goes, yeah, sure, that'd be great. You go, awesome, cool, here, let me pull up my thing here, and then you hand her the digits of your phone, she puts the number in, and then I almost don't want to overwhelm you guys, but I like to really pitch the date there in that moment, but you don't have to. The whole point of this is for the anxious man who's day gaming. And then also, again, full circle back to the beginning of the video, just you have permission to just bail. It's okay. Like, don't judge yourself off of any infields you've ever seen or like your really smooth Chad friend or something. Like, for you, 1 is greater than 0. Doing anything is good. So even if you just ran this little bit of an interaction, you go, well, hey, it was nice meeting you. Now, I don't want you guys doing that, but you have permission to do that. Well, hey, it was nice meeting you. Have a great day. And if you go in and do everything you learned in this video, and then you just go, well, hey, nice talking to you. Have a good one. It's okay, because now you did something that I can very honestly say, I mean, if we're being real, you did something that 99.8% of men have probably never done in their life. There are men all around the world, Dude, there's men in the pickup community, a large percentage, who have never done an approach, let alone the rest of the fucking world that have never done an approach. Especially now you put that to day game. I promise you, there's fucking dudes who have hooked up with hundreds of chicks. Maybe they're 40 years old and they were playboys their whole life that never went up and did a day game approach. So you just have to pat yourself on the back for doing that and just tell yourself, like, bro, I really just did some shit that fucking fried my nervous system. I overcame fear. As I always say, leadership is not being fearless. Leadership is taking action in the face of fear. So when you do that and take that action, you now become a leader in your own life, and therefore you're becoming able to become a leader of a woman and one day a family. So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you found this incredibly valuable. And again, guys, if you want to, support this channel, support me, and by doing so, support yourself massively, we're running an insane sale on the Holy Grail pickup collection. It's down below. It is my absolute life's work. I'm actually, as an entrepreneur, one of my big failures is that I don't reach out to people for testimonials. I need to. I had a guy, this guy, I'll say his first name. He don't care. Trent. He fucking messaged me the other day, loving the program. Do you want me to write you a testimonial? I haven't even responded to him. People love these programs though. So it will change your life. You get access to it forever. And on top of that, you also now get to have a one-on-one coaching call with me, where we're going to dive deep into maybe any issues you've had in the past, any just personal issues, anything that you think you're struggling with, to really take action or to get the results that you want. So that's all going to be available down in the comment section as well as the description. And I highly, highly recommend that you jump on that immediately. And then we get to talk faster because you got on the program. So that's it. Click down below, sign up.